Hi, Kylie. I'm Mary, and I'll be your navigator today. Thank you for coming in to meet with me. So, you reached out to me a couple of days ago about some concerns that you have about your needs, and I would really like to go more into detail about that with the OCAN assessment.
What's OCAN?
OCAN is the Ontario Common Assessment of Needs, and what that does is it narrows down your needs by identifying the things that you need the most. For example, housing, accommodation, food, physical and mental health, etc., etc. There are two parts to the assessment. There's a self-assessment part, which is the part you fill in, and then there's the staff assessment, which is the part I will fill in with you. There are 24 domains or sections to your part of the assessment. And for each question, there are four different ratings. So the first one is no need, which means that everything is good. The second one is met need, which means you're getting help for it. So again, you really don't need help with that. Unmet need means that you're getting the help for it, but it's not working out for you. And the fourth choice is I don't want to answer, which means exactly that. You have the choice not to answer a question if you don't want to, but it will further help me to find the best resources possible to meet the needs that you need. With each domain, there's also a little comment section if you wish to go into a little more detail about those needs that aren't being met. When you're done your 24 domains, there are also 5 questions to answer. They are open-ended questions. Stuff like what your hopes and dreams are, what your strengths are, and things like that. I know this is a lot to take in and that's a lot of information overload, but I want to make sure that you fully understand just what is expected of you to do the assessment. Can you, in your own words, please tell me what the OCAN assessment is and how it will help you?
So it helps me find what I need at the level that I need it at.
So for your part of the OCAN assessment, the self-assessment, I can either stay in the room with you to give you some assistance if you'd like, or I can leave the room and give you time to fill it out on your own. Or if you prefer and need a little more time, you can take it home with you and do it at your own time and your own pace. There's no rush. You fill in what you choose to answer. You don't have to answer every question if you don't want to. And you can let me know when you're finished and we can get back together again to go over my part of the assessment. How would you prefer to handle the assessment?
Right here with you is good.
Okay, perfect. So we'll just go through it together and see what we can come up with. So we're all done. Well done. You did everything. That's great. You even answered some of the comments and you did your questions. You did a great job. Since you worked so wonderfully, would you like to take a break just to get up, stretch, grab a drink before we continue with my part?
A break would be nice.
A break? Okay, let's. So while we were taking a quick break, I just had a quick glance through what you've done on the OCAN. And I noticed that there are a couple of areas of concern for you. So if you have some time and are willing to go through it with me, I would really like to narrow down what those troubles and concerns that you are having. Is it okay that we continue on?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So the first one, which is the accommodation, you stated that you live with your mom and your siblings, and you would like to find your own place so you can have more privacy. So, are you happy with the place you live in, or has it been a problem?
It's definitely been a problem.
Okay, can you go into more detail about that?
Well, I always seem to be doing everything. My mom's always working, so I guess it's kind of just a thing.
Okay. Are you getting the help you need?
Not always.
Okay, I'm just jotting stuff down just so I can get a better understanding of what resources will work best for you. So you said you live with your mom, so you do have a place to stay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Do you get much help with accommodation from friends and family?
Our friends and family definitely help out a lot.
That's good. Or how much help are you getting with local services? Is there like a housing corporation of some kind that you can gain access to?
Not that I know of.
Okay. So what kind of place do you live in? Do you live in an apartment, a house, a facility?
A house that we are renting.
You rent. Okay, so perfect. And you don't receive any support from anyone else?
No.
Okay, and you said you live with your mom and siblings, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So what's on place? All right. Is there a specific area that you were looking to live in other than where you are?
I was hoping for about 30 minutes south of where I am right now.
30 minutes south. So anywhere but where you are right now.
Pretty much.
Okay. Well, that's good for the accommodation part. So for the second part, I noticed that number 2, food, is a bit of a concern for you. You wrote that you have some health problems and you have to eat more natural foods, and that is very expensive, as you stated here. So are you getting foods that suit your dietary needs?
Well, I did try like the food bank and Harvest Share, but a lot of their stuff is boxed, so it didn't help as much.
Okay, I'm gonna write that down. So you have access to like a food bank.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you have difficulties getting enough to eat?
Sometimes, I mean, with some groceries, we never have enough, so I usually just drink water or go with an apple. Something that's not going to hurt or affect my health issues.
Okay. Are you getting enough support from family and friends?
My family and friends do help out quite a bit with that, as much as they can.
That's to be expected. And like you said, you are getting some things from local services like a food bank, but it's just not quite what you need.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll definitely look into healthier food options just to see what's available that's a little more affordable. All right, and the next one that I noticed you had issues with was looking after the home. You commented that since my mom works a lot and she does the part of both parents, wow. You try to keep the house clean, but no one seems to help out with everything. Has keeping your home tidy been a problem for you?
It definitely has. There's a lot of spaces for just one person to keep tidy.
So, too much space for one person to clean. Does that sound?
Yes.
Okay, too much space for one person. Okay. So other than that, I mean, it's not horribly difficult, but you're not getting much help. Okay. So are you getting any supports from friends and family?
Once in a while. It's definitely a lot easier with a little support.
Okay. And are you able to get support from like outside of the home, like local services?
In that department, no.
And why would that be?
They don't really have any cleaning services that would be in our price range.
Okay, so too expensive for cleaning service. Awesome. So other than that, the majority of your assessment was spot on. All your other needs are being met, which is fantastic. So I'm going to take all this information and I am going to do some research on some local resources that I think would best suit your needs, and you can pick and choose which ones you think would work best for you. And if you have any questions or concerns, please reach out to me by email, telephone, however you wish to reach out to me. Thank you so much for coming in, Kylie. It's been great seeing you, and I hope you enjoy your day. And like I said, I'll get back to you in 2 to 3 days, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
You too.